What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys and you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hang on for a second. I'm trying to get a handle on things early tonight. Try and make game day a little easier tomorrow. Cowboys play early tomorrow morning. I want to be ready. Woo, boy. The funny thing is, I never get to sit on this stuff here. Funny thing is, I only use this for company. Me, well, you know, I come out here at night and I just sit on the wood. And don't really get that opportunity to enjoy all of the niceties of this. I'm always sitting over there for game time. But I've got to say, I don't know if I'm mad as much as I am disappointed. And I think actually all of us Cowboy fans, excuse me, should be mad. I remember a couple of weeks ago, on a Saturday, we saw all the fines. We had like 3 players fined on the Cowboys. Ceedee Lamb gets fined on a weekly basis for having his shirt untucked. And gets to be ridiculous. We've had our players fined for, of course, late hits and this, that, and the other, unnecessary roughness and stuff. And I'm not saying that players shouldn't be fined for doing stuff that is, you know, against the rules. But how is it that Ceedee Lamb, that the NFL can watch Ceedee Lamb every week and fine him at the tune of $48,000 currently? $48,000 Ceedee Lamb is paid in fines for his shirt being untucked. I want to know, who is that hurting? Who's it hurting? Is it because that they're worried about Untuckit.com might get some publicity from it? And that they're worried that he's not an official sponsor? Because I don't get it. I don't get how they can constantly watch Ceedee Lamb, but yet a Minnesota Viking player can literally choke him on the sidelines with an official right over top of it, yet no fine. No fine. This is where you realize that the Dallas Cowboys, unfortunately, aren't only fighting the other team, that they are truly fighting the NFL as well. That there is an agenda against them. I'm beginning to believe that from the time that this goes back to Zeke Elliott, I look at Jerry Jones as kind of like the new Al Davis. Al Davis believed that he should have been the commissioner of the NFL when they had the merger, but wasn't. And he held that grudge against the NFL. And because of that, there was always bad blood between them. He was always suing the NFL. He was always trying to move the team. He was always trying to do stuff. Well, Jerry Jones with Zeke Elliott. Now, I still don't understand why they went after Zeke Elliott, but yet they're not going after other players and treating him the same way. But when Roger Goodell and the NFL came to Jerry Jones and said, you're going to pay the legal fees for all this stuff that you've been fighting. And Jerry said, oh, hell no. We're going to fight them. We got our attorneys. In fact, Jerry Jones went on the offense and said, hold up before we get that new contract for the commissioner. And Jerry Jones wanted to instill his own guy. I believe from that moment on was when everything was truly poisoned even more. Because the Cowboys are the second most penalized team in football. Second most. Here it is. Ceedee Lamb is constantly getting fined for a shirt being untucked. But then when somebody is literally choking him, nothing. I almost believe that the officials go through the playbook and say, let's find a call that hasn't been called before. And let's call it against the Cowboys. It's crazy. But every Cowboy fan out there, we should all be pissed by this. There is no way in holy hell that the Dallas Cowboys should keep getting fine after fine after fine, and the guy from the Vikings, I think it's Carter, gets nothing? Nothing? It's some bullshit. Well, the Cowboys, they just have to leave no doubt on the field. They've got to truly just blow people out to make sure that there is no margin for error, because if it's close, the officials could be the one that's determining our fate. I don't know how we go about correcting it, changing it, or getting a fair shot, but you know we ain't getting one. But I tell you one thing, between the fire pit and that outdoor patio heater, and then having these cushions, ooh, I didn't realize how much a difference these cushions make. These cushions are reflecting the heat. I'm about to break a sweat up in here. But I'm working on getting all this stuff ready for tomorrow. And you know, I look forward to game day. Unfortunately, my man, David Wiley, our chef extraordinaire, is got to take care of about 1,500 people. They got a caterer job. So he's not going to be here, so I got to take care of the food for tomorrow then too. But it's okay. We might not have the bison burgers. We'll probably just have the Jobu wings, and we'll have shrimp sliders, and what else will we have? Oh, the Colorado chili. So I've actually got my meats. I've already taken my meats that I'm going to brown, because it's like a chunky meat stew chili. I've got that seasoned and marinating right now. I'll brown that, and I'll let it slow cook for about 8 hours. Yeah, it'll be one of those mornings. All right, back to work, y'all. Hope you all having a great Saturday. Don't work too hard. Oh yeah, that looks cozy, doesn't it? Look at that. Woo. All I need is a nice stiff drink and a cigar.